First of all, I'd like to thank all of you. Your presence here is very much acknowledged, and I'm privileged to be in it. Now, I have two sides of me. There's one Nana Kwame Bediako, and the other one is Freedom Jacob Caesar. Which one do you want tonight? Make a choice. Wait. Let's choose this again. You want freedom? Or you want Nana Kwame Bediako? So I'm going to tell you. Freedom is going to give you a great sense of freedom. Your freedom of fashion, your freedom of everything, your freedom of yourself. You know, to be who you want to be, say things the way you want to say it, do things the way you want to do it, and no one can stop you. The power of being yourself. Now, let's come to Nana Kwame Bediako. I probably still want to give you the chance to still make a choice or decide. Nana Kwame Bediako is a very calm person, very well focused, and no matter where the money is hidden, I am coming for it. You never see this guy, because whatever you think is impossible, he comes and he makes it possible. Nana Kwame Bediako takes the most critical decisions. He builds the most astronomical projects. He faces the world. He's still very calm, but too wealthy, too rich, too much. Too much. Now tell me, which one of me do you want? All right, so this was the first test. And since all of you are in university, before I speak to you, I wanted to test you. So I gave you the chance to make a choice, and you went for a choice. But I'm going to tell you this. You should have decided for both. So don't go for just Nana Kwame. Take the two. Whenever you get a chance to take one, say to God, no, you want two. Take the two. Take the two. Take the two. So tonight, I am going to give you the two sides of me. And then the third side is the one with the mask that you are still waiting to truly find out. Who is that guy? But let's see. Once you get to know Nana Kwame Bediako and you get to find out about Freedom Jacob Caesar, I'm sure you understand the equation of the max. So, I want to start by telling you that how you start is not how people will justify you. How you end is how people will value you. They will end up flying. Some people, they will end up not leaving riches, not building wealth, but leaving a legacy. That's my destiny. I choose legacy over money, over education, over assets, over properties. I want legacy. And tonight, I am going to leave that mentality with you. That you know, it doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how many cars you buy. What really matters in life is how people remember you and how your absence will be felt. So when I'm not here, I want to be remembered. The likes of Kwame Nkrumah, the likes of Haile Selassie, the likes of King Solomon. That's the level of my thinking. And you know what? It's freedom. Nobody can stop you from thinking the way you want to be. So let's start with everybody activating their freedom. You see, when you're free inside, the people that see your freedom from outside, they think you're outlaw. They think you're too much. They ask themselves, who do you think you are? But they forget to accept who you're becoming. I want everybody here to start to activate their freedom inside them. You have to be yourself. You have to think about what you think you're going to become. Now, if you don't do that, you're losing something. You're losing something. I have only 30 minutes to speak with you guys, and I could not use the 30 minutes to teach every one of you how to become rich. But I am going to teach you how to activate some things inside you so you become the Superman. You know, all right. Let's concentrate. Let's concentrate, okay? There is, first of all, I want you to keep this with you. Anyone that tells you, I'm going to teach you to become a rich man, he's lying to you. There is no such thing, okay? And the best will never teach you to become like them. They really enjoy their position. They like it. Even the guy who's first in your class, he will not show you the trick of how he studies. So you know what? Just enjoy the best, but make sure you become unique. And the best will look at you. Because uniqueness puts you in a very private zone. And all the worst people around you, please, you can learn from them. Now, I was saying something in the town hall today. I said, when you have 5 friends who are rich, you're going to be the sixth one. When you have 5 friends who are poor, you're going to be the sixth one. When you have 5 friends who are foolish, you're going to be the sixth one. Now, I guess you guys understand the 666 that I'm saying. It's a simple mentality. Who you surround yourself with is who you're going to become. The people you try to inspire, you cannot let them down. And when you have something in your hands, you cannot lose it. You cannot destroy it. You have to turn it around. You see, I did not make myself so successful for you to be jealous of me. But I made myself successful because I want to inspire you. I want you to start to think that if this guy is Ghanaian and he's doing what he's doing, then I'm not far from him. Because I could be one of the 5 who is successful enough to make you become the 6th one. So, I've done some real estate. I've done some telecommunication. Yes, I've done some scrap business. For those who don't believe in scraps, the steel will come together, and it's steel that built this whole building. It's steel that does a lot of things for us. Today, I have gone so far with real estate, and I've come to a point that I am done with it. I have now decided that I want to go into leadership. So that's going to let me elaborate a little bit more on the new force, because I know a lot of people want answers for whatever questions that they have for the new force. And why is this young guy all of a sudden saying he's going to do this and that and that? But hey, do you know the story about the 1960s? We had the youngest leaders that came from nowhere, and they almost changed this world. There was Martin Luther. There was Malcolm X. There was Kwame Nkrumah. There was Patrice Lumumba. There were so many great men in one decade. One decade. So many great men. And guess what? All of these great men were within the age of 35 to 45. The reason why I am sharing this information with you is because when I did my research, I realized that all of these leaders were able to encounter and achieve their vision not because they were just leaders, but because they were young, they were fresh, they were strong, they were ready, they were vigorous, they were vicious, they were... See, don't let anybody tell you to do or achieve your dream later. Remember, now that you're 20 and you're young, you have time to study. But please, you're not going to study till you're 40. You're not going to need it. Prepare yourself to become the next leader. Prepare yourself to become the next Nkrumah. Prepare yourself to become the next Martin Luther. Prepare yourself. By the time you are 35, I want to be the one who is proud of you. And I have decided to introduce this spirit in the youth of Ghana, the youth of the country. You know, first I came with the cheddar, then I came with the cars, then I came with the tigers, then I came with all of that, but I said, forget all of that now. I am coming with hope to you. I am coming to you with a purpose. I am coming to you with something that can wake your spirit up. This is the new force. It's a force from the universe. And I am chosen with a team that loves me, that believes in me to do that. And you're one of them. And I'm one of you. So, I am on a listening tour, but at the same time, I'm on a university tour. I'm sharing my success story, but at the same time, I'm talking to the nations, and I'm asking them because I want to hear about their worries, their problems, their issues. I am here to find those solutions to help them. And you are going to be one of the people that will help me to help them. Because we are going to make ourselves become responsible for our problems, and we will find a solution together and solve our problems. And then I can start with Navrongo, because I see an opportunity here. So the SRC, the first few words that he shared with me, this young man, it's viciously aggressive and ambitious. But he believes in agriculture, and I believe in agriculture too. You know, agriculture or farming is the first business in this world. When God created the world, he said, hey, Adam and Eve, you live in the garden, but this very fruit, don't touch it. No, God was just telling us that agric is the first business. The minute you eat it, the eyes open, and everybody started working, and everybody started suffering, and everybody, because we need food to live, right? That is the fuel that we put in our system. So if we can sell it, and we can plant it, and we can harvest it, it means we'll be feeding people, or we'll be feeding the world. But guess what? We have one big problem. It's very easy to put the seed in a soil, and the soil have nutrients. It's going to bring the seed up. But when you harvest it, there is the main thing that makes it a business. And that's the processing. That's the processing of the crop or the product. We don't have processing plants. So without the processing plants, we can't go to the 3 stages of whatever we are farming, planting, and harvesting. I am bringing that for you. And you know what? It's very easy and very cheap to do that. I am just going to tell the Chinese man, build a plant. And he will build it. And then I'll pay him and I'll tell him, follow me. Come to my country, sit here and start working for us. And we will learn. It's that simple. It's that simple. The plant is for sale. The human resources is there. If you can buy, you can pay them, they work. So how come we're begging them and they're coming and they're stealing when we can just buy the plant and hire them and employ them? You see, this is the mentality I want to leave with you. I want you to be the one that give the order. I want you to be the one that value your time. Not the one that someone will come and use you for your time. After you go into this university for 20 years of your life, and one day somebody is just going to give you a job for another 30 years of your life and decide to give you 5,000 cedis a month for the rest of your life. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Okay, then arise, new force. All the youth should remember that we have to change our way, how we process our vision and our dreams in our heads. Because dream can be a big liar. Listen, let me tell you this. Even a blind man can see in your dream. They only realize they're blind when they wake up. So a dream can really lie to you. But a vision with action, you can turn anything you imagine into reality. And that should be how you dream as a black man. Have a vision, imagine it, activate it with action, and turn it into reality. So the guy standing on the side will start clapping for you. See, You want people to clap for you. You want people to wish they were you. You want people to want to be like you. This is better than a degree that says triple A's. Because if you're just going to get a degree and you're going to go and look for a job after that, and you can't create a business that will create jobs for others, please, some of you have to become those businessmen that before they leave university, they're already making some hundreds of thousands of something, freedom, chada, everywhere. I think that the time has come that Ghana needs that change. Okay? Who do you know in the country now that you can point at and say, I can relate to this president, or I can relate to this man, or you can walk to and touch him and hold him and say, shake my hand, and say, shake my hand. Who? They don't even see you. I see you. I feel you. I am here for you. You see, you want to be able to. You want to be able to see a leader that you can relate to, a leader that can bring you hope, a leader that has a purpose, a leader that will inspire someone next to you and make them a leader too. Someone with energy, not someone that is just weak and tired, not someone that has outlived their future and they can't build your future. But you see, you can't waste your time, and you can't waste your time either. If you live in a country that is democratized, you can't be victimized by other people's political principles. You need to find a leader amongst you. Wherever the leader is, you find him. You find him, you support him, you be with him, and you change the world together with him. Because your father would not understand you at this age as much as your friend does. And your grandmother would not know what Facebook is, what Instagram is, and what Twitter is. But your friend does. You need to relate to the people that can resonate with you. Don't let anybody divert you off your path and where you're going. You need to know where you're going. Even if you're not going to be rich, just make sure you know where you're going. Because destiny is not about people that become rich. Destiny is about people that find their legacy, what really makes them happy. That's what destiny is. And I think it's about the people you choose to look up to walk with, to believe in, to replicate what you're doing. And I don't even know where I'm standing now in Nabrongo, but I came here and I sat in some cars and a lot of people following, but I knew that I had to be here because this very moment, my voice counts. It's a part of the reason why there could be a change in your life. Because I want you inspired when I leave here. I don't want you to think that you're far from me. 80% or 90% of you would have been my dream to be just 30 years ago. I was just dreaming to be in university. And then when I finally got there, I took the biggest decision. I want you to be someone that is decisive. I want you to decide with courage. I want you to activate your knowledge. I want your strength to determine your weakness. And even if your decision was wrong, I want you to learn from your mistake. Because when you win, you're going to earn. But when you fail, you can learn. And don't ever think you're a loser. You have more time to do it again and again and again and again and again. Until you get it right, don't give up. That's what the youth is about. The youth just have more time. The elders, they have done what they're supposed to do. I mean, you know, I'm 44, and I'm sitting down, and I'm watching you guys, Shane, Jama, and being so happy with heat, and I'm missing my childhood again. But there's no amount of money that can bring me back to this time. You can't buy time. It's your biggest asset. Now that you have the time, please use it. Use it right. Use it with great conscience. Don't be a cipher. Don't be conniving. Don't be corny. Just be straight. Just be powerful. Just have freedom. And take the greatest decisions. And aim at being like the best people. It's not a crime. Even if you don't get there and you get somewhere, well done. But don't stay behind. And don't stand in one place. And don't let your mother and your father down for the last penny that they spent on you, trying to make you acquire a degree so you can take care of them. I know the degree probably will not be what will take care of them, but you are going to take care of them because you have to take care of everything. You have to make that happen. So, I also didn't want to make this speech about how I became successful because I showed you a video already. And that video, and I don't know, some people will just look at it, it's too much. You will probably say, okay, this is too much. But let's talk about something for tomorrow. Something that I can get money tomorrow. So I came here because I wanted to really inspire you and motivate you and let my speech impact you because that is my key to success. There's no coaching. It's just impacting you and making sure that by the time I leave here, that fear in you has become hope. Then I know you're fine. Then I know that now you've become one of the freedom youth. Arise, my youth. Arise on your feet inside your soul. That stand on your feet. Don't let who you do what you don't want to do. Your life belongs to you. Your time belongs to you. How you're going to use it is up to you. If you use it bad, it comes back to you. If you use it good, the benefit comes to you. You are you, and you're unique. And I'm grateful tonight that I got to spend time with you. I can't see some of the faces, but I can feel the energy in the whole room. So I want to thank you very much. I'm on time, and my 30 minutes is probably up. I also want to use this opportunity to thank UTAS, SRC, and the SRC team to come together to put this whole moment and make it a remarkable moment that I get to spend this time with the peoples of UTAS. I want to thank all of you for your time and everything. And we're going to find a way to add technology to agriculture and create one big industrial platform from this side of the North and Upper East. I'm grateful to be in front of you and to be with you. Thank you. God bless you, and be a winner.